Hello, this is Michael from Team Ragnarok with another feature match from Showdown. This time it's round 8. Uh, I forgot to say this last time, but you can watch the rest of the feature matches if you follow the link in this description. Um, I will only upload and commentate on the ones I myself participated in. So yeah, it's me playing Worms versus Gladiator Beast, so not the best matchup. I start out with setting 4 cards, so solid indeed. Oh yeah, also you can watch the original uncommented version of these matches. So he summons a Kist and no response. Don't really, yeah. So I use enemy controller just to stop the attack. I guess it's Carteros. Yeah, I'm looking at its defense and then I'm like, oh damn. Carteros has the same attack as it has defense, so it kinda sucked because it because yeah, and he used Chariot, but I have nothing in my hand, so I kinda need that Carteros to go through, so I summon Judgment. So already now I'm in kind of a bad position. So I search X's. I kind of really need that monster to just disappear from my side. The Kest is really frustrating that it has 12 defense. So some X's didn't really want to commit, but I kind of had to, because there was no other out. Attack with X's. He used Dimensional Prison, but I kind of saw that coming. I was pretty sure he had at least one out in that 3-card back row, so here I'm just hoping he doesn't have 7 tools. So a nice little trade-off. So attack with my card rush. Only downside now is that I don't really have too much protection. I don't have any protection at all, so he can just summon a Gladiator Beast monster and tag out and get that field spell, counter trap right back to his hand. So never mind. You can hear from commentary that I don't really remember shit about this match. So yeah, I had honest. So advantage-wise, I have a clear edge, as I have four cards in total, while he only has 2. But not too many of my cards alive right now. So here, I'm guessing he might be bluffing, And I really don't want that Gladiator Beast Bestiary to just be summoned next turn, but when I look at it afterwards, it's clear that I shouldn't have attacked, even if it was just a bluff, as the chances of Hopnos and the consequence of Hopnos was way bigger than him having like a Mermalo face down. So this was a big misplay on my part. And I guess it kind of lost me the game, as now he has everything he needs to just have a field day with my worms. And he adds Laquari to his hand. So he summons Laquari. And my Yagen is slipped, and I return Laquari, so at least he can't tag in for another quest and add counter this time, so that's why I decided that one. So another big back row for me to overcome with only monsters, kind of sucks. So random MST. And I hit prison, so that's... And I summon, and I don't activate effect, because if he had that chariot, he could just rig it, and I already got 2 Yagen in the graveyard, so there's no reason as to risk it. But he used Sudden Judgment anyway, so it didn't really matter. And bringing me down to my last 600 life points, I'm pretty sure. Or it might be 100, I'm not really. I'm gonna figure that out as I edited Blaster. Is Blaster what? Later. My English is really good right now, as you can hear. Also, last time I used my microphone from my headset, and now I'm trying the computer's microphone. So it's a little, it should be a little lower in the volume, but I think the quality overall is better in this. So I just have to test that. So it looks pretty bad right now. He has 2 monsters, 3 back rows, and once again I summon my X's without effect, but I can't really do too much about that. That I cry. Generally, this deck have a hard time killing a beater if I don't have an art right away. And Forbidden Lands for game. So on to game 2. This is actually what happened in most of my matches against Gladiator Beast, as I think in every single Gladiator Beast match, I lost the first one, and then my side deck just helped us out a lot because Thunder King and Cyber Dragon, especially the monster lineup, is just way more effective than Spirit Reapers, and Lynx is also kind of bad against the Gladiator Beast matchup because it's all about 1-for-1ing. So, and here I just have a really, really powerful start, 4 back row and Thunder King Ryo. So, and this time I know it's happening because he wouldn't have said it that early. He couldn't have. There's no way he's gonna have no ass for that. But I was prepared for that this time. I didn't just recklessly run into it like last time. You learn from your mistakes, right? So, roll oppression, force that shit out. But as I said, the side deck helped me a lot against most of the matchups. Bottom is also proving to be very useful in the side deck against this. And very useful not in the main against 6 Samurai, so that was a good choice. So right now I'm just pretty sure I'm in a pretty good position with Royal Oppression and Thunder King. There's not really much that Gladiator Beast player can do against this. So just stop its monsters as much as possible. Because without monsters, his Forbidden Lands can't hit me or do anything against me. So. Just getting that damage in. It's really, if you got the chance, you really need to just finish off against Gladiator Beast as fast as possible. So he summons an Anarchist. And I have low response. And I see the Forbidden Lands coming here because nobody's gonna attack, so without that. But I got my honest kind of shaken. That's what's happening. Oh, snap. I didn't just do that. Shit! Yeah, I just paused my videos and now it'll be out of sync. Man. So, I guess I need to make a standpoint so I can figure it out. So he set his second back row right there. So yeah, that should be enough. So getting me back on track. Attack with Thunder King. So I'm just controlling with my crazy ass hand. So Spoof Moon this time.
Damage calculation eller det før det efter det før ja damage eller damage double.
So yeah, just letting my monster die, and he obviously doesn't attack because I got the Royal Oppression. But at this point, it really is kind of too late to get that Thunder King off. it already did its work. So that's Happiness. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see for the glare. So get that monster out of here so I can get some damage in. So here I'm afraid of my opponent's torrential tribute, and I read it right, so that's why I summon a Jagan and that's something else. Set. So I activate the effect of Axis, as now he doesn't have a Gladiator Beast monster, so why not just get that Jagan out of the deck instead of even if I have 2 Jagan in grave, it's better to have third in the grave too. So bring out Jagan. Just get rid of his guys and special summon and forget. And he doesn't use roll pressure, which is kind of funny. I only saw that now, but I guess it was too late anyways. No, I just damn myself for doing that. I keep accidentally hitting random buttons on my keyboard, so it pauses. It's back row. Now I should be back in sync again. So is it 2 cards? This time I remember this one because I started with 2 Ananta and 3 traps. So I started really shitty. But luckily he didn't have any anti-traps like 7-2's traps done or Mystia or something like that. So I'm able to stall just using my trap cards until I get something better, at least so far. So he flips Happiness, doesn't want to get bottomless. Pretty sure I have a bottomless at this point, so but I got warning 2. So get that. As I said before, just to stall. And also against Gladiator Beast, if it generally when they don't have any monsters, they can't do anything, even if they got a big ass back row. So especially because I'm pretty sure this guy plays Test Tiger. Yeah, he does. So he get that search out and is able to summon a new guy anyway, so it kind of sucks. So much for that stall. So obvious attacks. And it's pretty sad because he read my bottomless. He read my bottomless, so this is the best thing for him because it will simply, even if I stop it, he will still have a monster on his hand for next turn. So he's a way too good position right now. So I decided not to do anything. I'm pretty sure that is the bottomless. Yeah, I might be wrong though. It might also be an offering, so it's just sitting there. So I finally get something I can play. So now I commit all my traps. Before I only committed a maximum of 2 because I didn't want to get bestiaried and then like trapstun bestiaried Gisaurus and lose all 3 cards, so you better have a max of 2. So he summons Lakari. And yeah, it was a bottomless, so better hit that Lakari. It's way more important. So he attacks into my Carteros. I'm pretty lucky he doesn't have a Watcher, so I'm able to get that access to my end. So he attacks, and I just saw him warning, so no attack for you, good sir. But now my single back row is facing his 4 back rows, so summon X's. But even if he have like a bunch of counters to my monsters, I still have 2 Anantas in hand, and they are live as soon as if he stops this summon. So yeah, he started warning. I pretty much saw that coming, so now I can summon my Ananta without any problems. So I summon it out with 12 attack. And my last set is offering to Snake DC, so I could just wait and destroy because he doesn't have a response to the summon. I could just wait it out, but I think if he has, it doesn't really matter too much because even if he has a National Prison, I can just chain and it would be the same result. So there was a chance that it would go through, but and then do the damage and even destroy more. So why not just play on that? So that one turn, I got rid of all of his that big 4 card back row with 3 cards, so that's not bad. So he attacks my sheer field with the Kist. I'm pretty low on life right now. It was really risky to not commit anything, but I couldn't, so I was just lucky he didn't have a way of summoning another monster, like his Tiger Darius or something. So he brings out his Lacroix. But his single Lacroix ain't gonna do anything against my Ananta anyway, so I'm taking a little thinking break what to do because it's pretty low on life, and I'm also pretty sure that if I summon Ananta, he's just gonna kill it anyways next turn. So, but anyways, gotta get rid of that Lacroix. So I said 1, and then face I destroyed, obviously. So he uses his Dark Hole and wants to reborn to get the Cry. Not too sure why he uses his Dark Hole first. I guess this was the reason. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good. So yeah, he Forbidden Lances. So I take 1,000. Luckily, I have I think 200 left. So luckily, Lance isn't just decreasing with 600. And he wants to build up his hand for the next turn because we are pretty much in a top decking situation right now. So obviously, getting a solid monster is the way to go right now. So I don't remember if he topped this or if I had it already. But anyways, it's a pretty devastating move right now. He has one Hoplimus in his hand, and I got my X's that is automatically gonna get over his, and now also I got my wagon. So summons his Murmillo to get rid of my Jagan's flip effect, so he can tag into it next turn too. And here I had Honest in my hand, so I'm just screwed. Get that damage in as fast as possible. I'm also having Depression. So even if he MSTs or something, I still have my Honest in hand. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any way of getting rid of that Honest. So I'm pretty confident right now. So it's just confirming that my Jagan works as he thinks it is. So I'm pretty sure he reached my Dimensional Prison. Yeah, he reached my Dimensional Prison. And decides to get simply decides to freeze in time right now, because freezing in time will help you win more. Or people can really sit still when playing this game. So yeah, he gets Darius because to get another monster, so he has two monsters to attack with. So even if they got Depression, he can still go for game. But I have Honest, obviously, so it doesn't really matter. He attacks, and I could just drop Honest right now. That would be enough for winning anyways. But just to draw out the tension a little more, because yeah, now I win, and then he doesn't. So just to make it a little closer and more fun. So a little anger before shaking, but well, people can be lucky. Thank you for watching.